Hello again, I'm your instructor Dion Arena. Today we are going to talk about data visualization, not the intuition part, but the code part. Today I'm going to walk you through. I prepared a column notebook, but as a good exercise, please try at your own time. You can find the link to the notebook below in the description of the video. So let's start. So in my first code block, what I've done, I've imported some libraries, that is pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and seaborn. So pandas is a library that is used for data manipulation. Numpy is used for numerical data. Matplotlib and seaborn, they are used for now the visualization part, the graphs and everything. So, and remember, this is just a beginner introduction. So I'm going to make a full course of pandas, a full course for numpy, and a full course for matplotlib and seaborn. So, but just to get what's going on like in the world of data science, we're going to go through this Colab notebook. So number one, we do our imports, pandas, numpy, matplotlib, and seaborn. Number two, we're going to use some demi data. So we'll say data is equals to categories, values 1, values 2, and 3. So we're going to visualize this data in a line graph. So what we do, we store this data as a data frame first. So we say the data frame, that is df, is equals to pd. Now that is pandas. We call pandas dot data frame data. Now we can view the data here. This is our data's data frame. So the next thing we will do now, it is the visualization. The visualization, which is plt, which is now matplotlib, dot plot data frame, plt dot figure size, say it is 816, plt dot plot data frame, a category of values 1, marker 0 or o. Now that o is, if you can see, it is used to point, you know, in that blue you can see some points like o's. Now that is what we mean by marker. Label that line as values 1. The color of that line is equals to blue. And then you do the same for the next line. And then you do plt.title. So this one is the title of the graph, which is line plot values. Then you will do x labels. You will label the x axis as categories and the y axis as values. Yeah. And then you call the legend. Now this one summarizes everything. Then plt.grid, you can see our chart as a grid. And then plt.show, so show the line graph. So after writing this, you just press there and you run the code. Oh, sorry for that. So you can run our first code block, then we run this data, and then we will run this. Yeah, so that's how you visualize your data in a line graph. So another, we're going to visualize our data now in a scatter plot. So we're going to generate some random data. Now this is where we use numpy. Numpy used for numerical data only. So we use np.random.rand, numbers values ranging from 100 times 10. So this is random values for x-axis. Y is equals to np.random.rand for the y-axis. Then the category np.random choice. Now the category of this randomly generated data, just choose it random. Assign one category as A, another category as B, another category as C, and then the size of each category should be 100. And then after that, you store this data as a data frame. And then we go to display the first few rows of the data set. So you can do df.head. That is a function of displaying data as a you see you display the first 5 columns if you do df.head. If you do df.tail, you will display the last 5 rows. of a data set. So the next thing you will do is now display the data as a scatter plot. That is plt.figure size, fig size goes to 10.6. SNS. Now SNS, this is one is Seaborn. I decided to use Seaborn for this. So that is equals to data frame, x is equals to x, y is equals to y, who is equals to category. Now this one means I separate them with categories. Style is equals to category. Yep. And then if you run this code block, you will get this scatter plot. Now this is how we have visualized our data as a scatter plot. And the next also we can do, so don't worry if I'm fast. I'll just give the link to this data set, this column notebook, so that you can go through at your own time. Yeah. So the next one we're going to do a bar graph. As you can see, we have a category. Now I'll be quick. We have different 3 categories: values 1, values 2. We store them as a data frame. Then you print the data frame. Then you say plt.figure fig size. You choose the fig size, the bar width, the width of the bar. Then xnp.arrange length category. You arrange the categories into bars. Then we'll go and do a plt.bar, plotting bars for each category. Plt.bar, because we have 3 different categories. Now we will plot okay, sorry for that. We'll plot 3 different categories, that is bar width, values 1, values 2, and values 3, with different colors. Then we'll visualize with plt.show. Yeah, if we run this code block, we have there. That is the end, the visualization of a bar graph. So the last, maybe we do a histogram. So values is equals to, so we have generated, keep in mind that this one is randomly generated values. If I run this, it will again generate a different random values. So these are 1,000 random values, around 50 with standard deviation of 10. So after you have generated these numbers, we have used NumPy with an inbuilt function of random. We're going to do data frame is equals to pd.dataframe data. Now convert this data into a data frame. The next thing, display the first 5 with the df.head. Then the next thing I'm going to do, now you're going to plot. You use plt.figure, choose the fig size, use SNS to plot the histogram, plt.title to do the title, plt.x label, plt.y label, plt.grid, plt.show. And then if you run this code, you will get this as your histogram. So don't mind if you have been left out. I'll do a detailed course on pandas and how to navigate from beginner to advanced. But for now, I'm making this course purposely for you to understand what goes on in the world of data science. Yeah. Thank you. Enjoy AI. See you in the next video.